What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Deuce, back with another episode of the OMC Podcast. Today I got my boy AB here with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's the deal, man? I'm AB. Feel me? Just like you said, I'm a photographer. I do clothes and type thing.
For sure. We got a new rule on the show now, and I'm forcing niggas to drink. Yeah, so every guest that comes on here has to take a shot. So bye out.
If y'all know me, you feel me? I don't drink, like.
He's taking one for the team.
I'm gonna take one for the team, exactly.
For the cast, off my chest. That shit look nasty. Go ahead, put the duck on that.
That shit suck.
Yep.
That's good though.
Bye out. So, without further ado, I know y'all been waiting. Let me get into the questions. What made you pick up a camera?
Man, that's a long story for real, bro. Truthfully, I'm supposed to be on the track right now. If I'm running track somewhere, but feel me, I broke my leg playing football. So, really after that, bro, I had to figure it out. Like, but before I even picked up a camera, like, I started doing the clothes with the homies from shout out to homies Dorian L from London. Like, we started doing hailers though, and then from there, just started picking up one by one. Like, my dad got me a computer and shit, but he really had got it from me for school or whatever. I forgot why he had got it from me, but I wasn't even in this bag yet. So I started graphic designing, and then from there just evolved into me picking up a camera. But that came from us needing content for me and shit of the shirt. So you know, like, fuck it, I get the camera, I'll do it. Camera's always something I really wanted, but I was playing sports, so that wasn't like, feel me, nothing serious. And I just picked it up.
That's what's up. You brought up how you do clothes earlier, so tell us about FYE and what it means to you. What's the movement behind that? What do you guys do?
Well, FYE is me personally. Like, that's just mine, so it's just me. And that came from really me feeling like the underdog in a lot of situations just throughout life. And it started on some rebellious shit, but now I feel like it evolved into more of a confidence thing. I feel like that was one thing I was missing in a lot of things I was doing. That's probably why I felt underdogish. For me, I just didn't really have the confidence in myself. So, with that, it's a big thing, bro. Like, it's a whole visual. You feel me? It's a big creative role that I'm trying to do with it. But I'm just taking my time with it right now, one step at a time, for real.
So, what does FYE stand for?
Fuck your expectations. That's what it stands for. I mean, you guys should have said that with me. Fuck your expectations.
I actually thought it meant fuck your energy.
Nah.
I don't know why, but I did.
Nah, man, fuck your expectations. You feel me? I feel like just as young creators, bro, it's a lot of or just anybody in general, bro. Like, but creative specific emphasis on creatives. Like, it's a lot of expectation on this and what people feel like we should be doing or how we should be doing this, that, and the third. But you feel me? It's all that come down to you. Feel me? And your agenda for what you got going on. So fuck everybody expectations respectfully. Feel me? Respectfully, but yeah.
I like that. Fuck your expectations.
Feel me? It's more of an attitude than anything. I guess that's the best way to put it.
So what is something that you tend to draw inspiration from to keep doing what you do, whether it's picking up the camera, or whether it's making a shirt, or like you said, making the rugs and the beads and stuff like that, which is really, by the way, it's really creative. He comes up with a lot of creative shit that I don't see a lot of other brands doing. Like rugs, I don't see a lot of other brands doing that. I don't see a lot of brands making bracelets, like bead bracelets. Man. And the concept you got for that, I ain't gonna step on that, but the concept you got for that is actually really hard.
Appreciate that.
So, what's something that you draw inspiration from?
I get inspiration from a lot of different places, but the main thing I would say is music, bro. I listen to music 24/7. A lot of the times, like, I feel like when I listen to music, it just helped me put my thoughts into a different perspective, you feel me? Right. And it just takes me to a different place, you know, creatively. So I say music for sure, where I get a lot of inspiration from.
Mm-hmm. Your favorite artist?
Man, I hate that question so much, bro. Cause I listen to everything. Like, nigga, I could go from fucking Nirvana to Band Gang to fucking Frank Ocean to all over the place.
The Band Gang,
you feel me?
Crazy.
Yeah, like, that's why I said that. You feel me? I listen to a lot of shit, so I really wouldn't pick a favorite. I can tell you what I'm listening to a lot right now is, like, I'm going back and listen to a lot of old Kendrick tapes, like the Overly Dedicated.
OD is crazy.
OD is one of my favorites.
OD is one of my favorites too.
That ROTC, Average Joe, all that shit. You feel me? Like, I go bar for bar.
Alien Girl.
My overall favorite project though is for sure Good Kid, Mad City. That's just my bio. Like,
Facts.
And yeah, for sure.
Facts.
Kendrick right now.
Okay. What do you feel is the hardest thing about what you do?
Staying consistent, I'll say, or like not falling into a slump. Because for me personally, like, it's easy to like to get overworked and to like be doing too much to the point where you don't want to do nothing. So I try to like I try my best to just stay persistent when I don't want to stay consistent. If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
I said that's the hardest part.
And consistency is always the hardest part. I feel like that's the hardest part of everybody. No matter what profession you're trying to get into, consistency is the hardest part. Whether you hooping, playing football, making music, taking pictures, making rugs, making clothes, it's all about consistency.
For sure. Because you do it once, man, you got to do it twice.
Exactly.
And then you got to do it 2 or 3 more times and some more until it's, you feel me?
And I also,
I got that yeah in there.
Motherfucker biting. I also wanted you to get into the project that you was telling me about earlier with the city. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Inner City Heat, man. Shout out to Solo, you feel me? That bro had came up with that originally, like said probably like a year ago. Like we've been sitting down that for a minute, bro.
So he can get more in depth about that before that.
Yeah, for sure. But my whole thing, when I decided to be a part of it, I told him that I wanted to do a magazine for it. You feel me? Like obviously I'm a photographer, but I know a lot of photographers and I know a lot of just different creators around the city. So my idea with the magazine was obviously it'd be our work in it, and then it'd be y'all, you feel me, that we shooting, the creatives. And each person, you know, have their own article and get their own little spiel about what they get into. Like we ain't really got too deep into the magazine. That's later down the line, but that's how I became a part of it. And now we got Brims a part of it as well. And so now it's us 3, and we starting off this kickball game. That's what we in the motion of planning right now. We waiting on dates. So yeah, we just trying to bring the city together, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people say that LA is real divided, which I agree with. So we trying to set that tone with it, I guess.
And I like that because there's not a lot of outlets for creatives to do something like that. To just go out, have fun, meet somebody new.
And it's we trying to put a little spin on it. So when you do come and you show up, like, we want you to meet somebody new. So we're gonna come up with different icebreakers and different ways for us to be not like forced to, but you feel me, for us to have to come together and politic and not stay like within our own circles as we there. You feel me?
That's what's up, man. And I'm glad that somebody's putting their effort and energy into doing something of that nature, because there's not a lot of people willing to go out the way. I'm mad that I didn't know, because y'all down there could have did the episode together for real.
I was gonna ask this nigga. I should have said that. I really should have said that.
I mean,
I'll call this nigga right now. He doing homework right now, but let me see.
This nigga
said I'm finna go to Panda. He
split. He split. But yeah, we gotta get him on here so we can talk more about that and go more in depth about that, because that's something that the city really does need. Not even just like I want that to happen. The city kind of needs something like that, because there's creators from different parts of the city that just ain't met each other yet, that could probably really not meet each other, but use each other.
Instagram, all type of
shit. Probably seen they work on somebody's body and didn't know it was they work type shit, or just seen something on Instagram, or heard somebody playing they shit, or whatever the case may be. You just don't know who's out there and who can be of a benefit to you.
Fuck around and be on a song with next.
Exactly.
You know, anything, bro.
Do a clothing collab, something. Exchange, doing bartering, you know, exchanging goods, you know, it's skills. Might I say?
We want everybody to leave, you feel me, with something after they leave the event. Like whether you met somebody new, you feel me, or whatever it was, like just leave with something, like, you feel me?
Right. And I love that. So what's one thing you love and one thing you hate about what you do? Whether it be the FY.
I'm about to say, like, that's the thing. I be doing a lot of things. I don't really like to class myself as a photographer. I like to just, I'm a creator. You know, I do whatever. But at the same time, I think all those lanes fall in line with each other. Right. Like I said, I started doing this shit because I like music for real. So music, fashion, and just the camera shit all in line. So that's why I try to get my toe into everything to see what I'm really good at. Side question. Do you consider yourself a creative director? For 100%. Okay, so that's why, because I prefer to call you that in the first place. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, But that and shout out to Chris, number one, for just giving, like, he kind of introduced me to this whole world, and just how I met him is a whole nother long story I don't even want to get into right now. Right. But shout out to him, and shout out to Brims too, because he been letting me create direct, the hats and different things like that. So.
The dude got the hat store.
Yep.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
You already know.
Shout out to him. Pro Image.
Yep.
Pro Image. Shop Pro Image. Fox Hills.
Y'all need y'all fitteds, man. Fox Hills, man. They got one at the Crenshaw Mall too.
Got one at the Crenshaw Mall too. Get with that one. Y'all know where that's located.
But nah, the thing I love the most about it, bro, I like how it's brought me out my bubble. Like, you feel me? I used to be a real, like, low key quiet nigga. I'm still that way. You feel me? Unless I really know you, but. In terms of like networking and different things like that, it's made me like speak up. You feel me? Closed mouths don't get fed. So I know as creators, like we usually like in our shell and our thoughts, you feel me, think about whatever we creating. But I encourage all these things to get out your shell and go network, go meet somebody new. You never know. You feel me? That's gonna take you to the next level. So one thing I hate about it, I wouldn't say I hate nothing about it, bro. I think something I probably dislike about it, but you feel me, overall, man, I love everything that I get into. It's a new field for me. Like, my whole life been sports, and pretty much, just sports in school. So once I got into this, it was something new for me. So I'm enjoying this shit right now, for real, the good and the bad.
That's what's up. I would have thought you was gonna say editing.
Yeah.
Me personally,
but at the same time, it's like when I be editing, like I be in my little zone, you feel me? So like it is tedious as fuck. Like,
oh my god,
depending on what you editing, like, you feel me? So man, I definitely agree. Like, from shit crashing, bro. Like, even like me and Brent starting YouTube, like we had to re-upload and upload the video like 3 different times.
Uploading videos is crazy work. Like, people, I wish somebody would have told me how difficult just upload. Fuck making it. Fuck editing. Uploading a video, bro, I swear to God, even the episode I just uploaded today, I started uploading that shit at 7 this morning, gang.
How long
it just dropped like an hour ago.
Hey,
yeah, that's my whole work shift.
Hey, all my photographers, anybody who deal with footage, sending footage and uploading the footage are the most
sending is the crazy
nigga. Part. Like, so it's a couple people I probably owe some footage to. Like, please stall me. That shit, I have to like schedule time to go through footage and send it out and different shit, cause like I'll be sitting there for 2 hours just trying to send you some shit.
It's not
like, literally, bro. I done been there, done that. So yeah, I guess that's probably the one thing I hate the most. Is like,
editing is like crazy
and shit. Yeah,
and that's why like this. I have this YouTube channel for so long. I had this shit since I've been in college. Like, I done been on and off with this shit just because I hate editing. Like,
bro, I feel that.
I don't even want to edit this fucking vlog. I filmed a vlog today, but damn, nigga, I do not want to edit that shit. Like,
man, and I guess it like the photos. Like, I got a process for my photos and make it like not as tedious as videos. Like, videos is a whole different like beast. You feel me? But photos is pretty like straightforward. You just get them up on the Lightroom, and then I got like presets. Or like I'll copy it, like if it's the same lighting, you feel me, it's the same like picture, I'll just copy paste my filter, so I'm not, you feel me, having to edit each one, and I'll just adjust it as I go.
Right. That's pretty fucking smart.
Yeah, like, photographers, bro, learn how to copy paste. That shit gonna save your life. You feel me? If you like editing and doing it that way. I'm pretty sure most of y'all already know that, but I didn't for a long time. I was doing like each picture by
you
itself.
never know what somebody know.
Yeah. So that's some sauce.
That could be some great information to somebody out there who got a camera in their hand.
Right.
What's something that has helped you deal with all of the pressure of doing these things? Because I know, especially being behind the camera, because I know so many photographers, and they always tell me like, damn, niggas be rushing me like I'm finna really just go right home, edit they shit, and that's the first thing on, like, I ain't got no life. Like, niggas think I ain't got no life. Like, every photographer friend I got say shit like that. Like, niggas think the only thing I do is take pictures, go home, edit, and come back out and take pictures.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, sometimes that is how my life go. Like, I'll do a shoot, it probably depend on the time sensitivity of it. Like, if it needs to be out, like, yeah, I'm going home and you feel me, I'm on it. I done been in situations like that, you feel me? But I don't know I kind of just deal with it as I go, for real. Like, and usually when people ask me, like, my turnover time pretty straight. Like, I'll get it to you in a day or two, depending on what it is. Like, if it's photos, like, it ain't really nothing. This kind of like all I do all day is be on my computer and be like editing this shit, like, you feel me? So my turnover time pretty quick. I don't really got to deal with that. But I say that the one thing that do keep me going and keep me motivated, like through all the bullshit, is just having a team and having somebody like that I'm trying to achieve something with. It's not just me, you feel me? So shout out to the team, for me. It's a couple of us that got some shit in motion right now. So yeah, I say them for sure.
So I've been making I'm gonna start doing this. What's a quote that you live by, like something that you always carry with you that you can share?
Okay, I'll give y'all the FRE quote. Keep dream chasing, you feel me? We here for a good time, not a long one. I think sometimes, like, me personally, I think about that shit a lot. Like, we only hear it once, bro. Like, we don't get to go backwards. So, all this, like, while we young, we doing this shit, like, go do what the fuck it is you want to do, like, while you young, because you ain't gonna get that time back. So,
right.
Feel me? That's all I really could say, for real. Go get it.
I like that. So, if not this, then what? If you weren't doing this, what else would you be doing? I feel like I always say this about some of my guests, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my guests, well, I'm gonna let you say what it is.
Man, bro, I couldn't tell you, like, if it wasn't the camera, it'd be the clothes. If it ain't the clothes, it'd be the camera. Like, you feel me? I really want to stay in the mix of the music world. Like, I love music, bro, so if I can stay in that mix, you feel me, whether I'm filming it, whether I'm just whatever, like, you know, I say that because I don't do music. That's not really my personality, for real. But yeah, something to do in the music industry, for real.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I feel like I say this about all my guests, but they be having that shit on. So the first thing I thought, like, if he didn't have the camera in his hand, nigga for sure he'd be trying to model some clothes.
It for sure would be the clothes.
Yeah, like, that's the first thing I think. Like, even right now, it's a well put together fit.
My boy, man. Shout out my boy. You feel me? Go, y'all type in the Pure Color, man. Go get y'all tees. It's only a couple days left. Indeed.
No faking. So, yeah, fashion. I feel like a lot of my guests, a lot of my guests be swagging. They be having that shit on, man.
That's facts.
No cap. Well, what made you turn away from football? Or track? Because I know track was really your thing.
I broke my leg. Dude.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I broke my fibula, so I got metal. I got all type of shit in my leg. So I tried, bro. I tried to rehab and come back for real, but I think my confidence really got screwed up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just having that in my leg, and I really didn't want to injure myself. That was the first time I ever injured myself that seriously. Like, I pulled both my hip flexors running track, but that was like, you feel me, a little light recovery, you feel me, as far as breaking something, you feel me, that was different. So I didn't really want to go through that again. And I knew I wasn't gonna play football in college. I was really headed towards track. Like, you feel me, I was a fast nigga. I had a couple looks and shit. I was most likely gonna end up at Whittier. That's who was looking at me. But I never got to run my senior year, so nigga, I could have, you telling where I could have really went. Like,
yeah.
Feel me, I had
you left the school for it too.
Yeah, that shit had fucked me up though, for real. That shit put me in a little bummer, but nigga bounced back from there. You feel me? I was then, just now.
Okay. So how have you grown since embarking on this journey?
I've grown a lot, bro. Just like I said, like, this shit is forced me to get out my bubble. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't be doing this interview, none of that. Like, you feel me?
Hey, yeah, no faking. Like, if I wouldn't have asked you this when I first met you, no cap.
For real, bro. I just, like, I don't know. I just, I always been comfortable, like, being to myself. You feel me? I don't really know what it is about that. Like, I always had homies. You feel me? People always knew who I was, but it was really just, you feel me? I was just me on my own type of timing.
Okay. What's some adjustments that you realized you had to slowly make when you started? Well, I'm gonna separate it. What's adjustments that you realized you had to slowly make when you started picking up the camera and figuring out what you was gonna do with the camera?
Slowing down, bro. Cause, like, truthfully, like, when I got my camera, I jumped into the deep end quick. Like, you feel me? Right when I got my camera, like, I was doing, like, fucking parties, and I was around just a lot of different shit like that. So, for me, just slowing down and being present, I was moving too fast, like, really, cause shit, that shit was in front of me, bro, and I never thought I'd be in that type of environment, for real, just coming from the environment that I was used to. So yeah, slowing down and just being more present, like enjoying your path, your journey. I mean, just enjoying where you going.
I like that. Enjoying the present.
For sure.
Be here in the now.
Like I said, this shit go quick. Like, you only get one, you feel me? So you moving too fast, trying to, like, chase a goal, you feel me? And then you fuck around and don't get there. Now you done, you feel me? You done just wasn't present. You feel me? That shit done when it came.
So when did you start FYE?
I came up with FYE in 2019.
Okay. What was the inspiration behind that?
Like I said, just me and kind of my upbringing. I always just felt underdogish, you feel me? And that's where it came from. I kind of was just on some fuck the world shit for real. And like I said, it just evolved from that into me just realizing that it was just my confidence that I was missing for real. So now it's just about me being more confident and just going after what I'm going after for real.
And this is a question I have to ask every guest that makes clothes, because that is not easy, because a motherfucker, it's easy to put anything on a shirt. That's easy. Facts. But to make it look good is the hard part.
Nah,
like
for real.
Putting fuck your expectations on a shirt. How do I break that down, put that on a shirt? So what?
Man, so you know the logo, you feel me? It's the finger. Like I've been throwing the middle finger up since I was like a youth. Like that's always just been my thing, you feel me? So that's where that came from. As far as the logo. But really, bro, I design like how I dress. I ain't really into designer. Like I wear a lot of like stissy streetwear brands like Vans and Converse and shit. So what you expect from FYE, like I'll tell y'all, they're gonna be on Ben Davis shirts, you feel me? And I'm doing shorts with them as well, so it's gonna be like a full collection. And that's all the sauce I give y'all about that. Like it's not gonna be hoodies for me. Don't be mad at me for that. I know a couple of y'all want hoodies and shit. Those will come, like they gonna come for me down the line, but I gotta just get this chip off my shoulder. Like it's something I've been itching at for a long time. But like I said, it's a big rollout. Like I'm trying to do a whole visual. Like I got a script written for it and everything. Feel me, different things like that. So it's gonna take time to come out.
And I got another question concerning the inner city heat thing. What made y'all want to do that? Because there's so many different things y'all could have done. But like, what made you want to be like, okay, we're gonna do it like this?
I mean, like I said, bro kind of the one who came up with it, but I feel like we all agree on the same thing as far as like, you know, LA kind of just everybody be on their own timing, you feel me? Which I understand, you feel me? Like just me being an artist, sometimes I be in my own head and I be caught up in just what I'm doing, you feel me? Instead of focus on like what we could do. So I think that's where it came from, and like I said, I got a pretty strong team and just everybody like pretty head focused, you feel me, on the same goal. So that's where that came from. We're just trying to build a team environment, you feel me, and make it more inclusive, you feel me? And like if you rap, they rap, why we can't rap together, do something together, right? You feel me? Why not?
Right.
Your fans might become my fans and vice versa. So that's the same with whatever.
Back to the question, what are some adjustments that you realized you had to make when starting FYE?
Like I said, it evolved from me being on some more rebellious shit and on some fuck the world shit to me just realizing it was me and just my confidence. I feel like that's what I changed and went through with that. But really, I like the script is done, like everything is done. It's really the funds, you feel me? That shit really gonna cost as far as getting the just doing the whole rollout in general. Like I want to do real nice packaging, you feel me, and different shit like that. So yeah, I've just been putting that on pause, and I've been really just deep into my camera and what I'm doing with that for real.
I feel that. So not really adjustments, but things that you gotta get done.
Yeah, facts. Really.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. Oh, you told me you had a movie project. Talk to me about that,
man. So I know a lot of y'all been waiting on that 365. So 365. I actually came up with that on New Year's, like the day before. What was that, 2021, I guess, 2022, I forget, I'm high right now, but I came up with that politicking with the homies. We was at the homie Cam house, me, Solomon, along with homies and shit. And the nigga Solomon, he was asking me like, so what's the content for the year, bro? And I really what are we shooting? Cause I had just got my shit I had got it that summer, before the New Year. So shit, I just went home. I thought about it that night. I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do for the year? I'm like, fuck it, I'll just start vlogging the year, and that's how it was born. And then it grew into something else. Like I got into that content house, and from there I really was, bro.
You said content house?
Yeah, that's where I was staying. I was there from like August to the end of the year.
Tell me about that experience real quick.
Bro,
real quick.
Bro, man, like it's a lot, bro. Like you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. It's really a lot, bro. Like people,
you got time, nigga.
People who know how that experience was, like y'all know. But it tested me, bro. It tested my patience, for real. Like I was there with my boy Chris. You know, that's my dude. I met him on Melrose, like selling clothes and shit. But bro, he around in the industry, he does his thing, different things like that. But I was there with him. He was supposed to be managing the house. You feel me? And I was there, obviously, filming their content, their AB and stuff like that. But the house just wasn't running smooth. That's all I will say about that. You feel me? It wasn't running smooth, bro. We was in the middle of like some real deals, like $1 million type deals, you feel me, with these different influencers and shit. And they kind of they fumbled that. You feel me? Straight up, like they wasn't handling business. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I did end up banking, like the ending of the movie, it was banked on that. So when that shit when it fell through, I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna wait to tell this story. You feel me? I kind of just was getting ahead of myself, and I feel like it's something that's gonna hit a little harder, like down the line. You feel me? So I'm just sitting on that. Like, the movie got done, like I had shot it, I had fucking edited and finished it, and after I watched it a couple times, I'm like, nah, this shit is for later. So that's where that's at right now.
So did you learn anything while being in the content house?
Patience, nigga, like really patience, man, nigga. I swear, notes, like it wasn't a lot of sleep, like they was partying every night, like different shit like that. I'm like, I was really overworking myself for real. Like that shit was like, it was just a learning experience, bro. That's all I'll say. And if I was ever do it again, like I know how to go about it for real.
Okay. Would you do it again?
100% I'll do it again on me, cause it like, bro, like it could have made a lot of sense. Like I could have been in a whole different position than I'm in right now, but for me, it really was out of my control, so it really wasn't, like, I was just, not like that, but I was just filming shit. I didn't really have no say over it wasn't my house, you feel me? So, yeah, I mean.
So the name of the movie, 365.
Yeah, that's what it was, yep.
Okay,
Inspired.
So tell me a little bit more about it, like, just fill me in a little bit more.
Really, I was just filming everything that I was doing, really, like, creatively. I had a lot of different, like, shoots, like my first shoot I did with Brims was in there. The Slauson event was in there. Like I was going to pool parties, whatever I was doing this as a person, I was just doing it. But it was also about my growth and just me as a creator and like why I'm doing what I'm doing. You feel me? And I kind of just was trying to, like, I don't even know, bro, what I was trying to really do with it for real. Be some type of motivation, you feel me, to just say you could do it. Like, cause like I said, I didn't really see myself in a lot of the rooms that I was in. Right. So, you feel me, I was like, well, if people see that I could do it, you feel me, they probably think they could do it too, you feel me? So, but I think that'll just hit, like I said, like later down the line for real. And
I will say, to talking about your growth, one thing I noticed, like, when I realized that you was trying to come out your shell with the stuff you was doing on TikTok. I don't know if you're still doing that.
Yeah, the everything good by the weekend and shit like that. Yeah.
That was actually cool as fuck. Cause I was looking at that shit like, oh, okay, like this nigga living interesting. Like, hey,
man, I was that shit was fun. People did fuck with that, bro. I left for the summer thing. I didn't run it back this summer because I was attempting to do it with my YouTube and shit. But then I put that on pause because I started doing the process. And really, like, documenting that shit is a lot, bro. Cause like, just the amount of footage that I gotta go through and just different shit like that. Like, granted, it's fun and like I love doing it. And I think it's gonna be like super important, like down the line. You feel me, for certain shit. But yeah, I put it on pause because I started doing the process. So that's really where I'm at right now.
Talk to us a little bit about the process.
The process is really just it's hot. Whatever you're doing creatively. Like I said, I like music, so I came up with that as far as like filming different projects, whether it's an album or a single, feel me, or whatever you're doing like that. But it could be anything, feel me, besides music. But it's just filming whatever you're doing, the process, behind the scenes. And then it's also like a way for your viewers to get to know you as well. Like, so I'm asking you just different questions about yourself and shit.
So if you can you let us know who you're doing right now?
Oh yeah, me. So I did my nigga Brims. I was the first one, but I'm doing the Lifers right now. You feel me? Shout out to homies. Shout out Eli Fly. You feel me? All the homies and shit.
I'm trying to get Adonis, get you on here. You and Gil.
All the homies, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm excited for the project. I ain't gonna lie, man. They got some shit for y'all. You feel me? So. Yeah.
I'm excited too. Shit. With the process again, are you learning anything new from that?
I'm learning how important documenting is. Like that's another reason why I put my movie on pause, because it's like just that aspect is like people getting to see like from back. That was only 1 year. For me, a year like is really not that long for real. So I feel like just a lot of shit that is gonna hit like later down the line for real.
Right. Okay. how did you come up with the idea of doing the process? Was it something that sparked after the movie?
I was about to say, yeah, it was basically, because that's essentially what the movie would have been like. But it was a different perspective because I was filming myself. Nobody was like filming me, so it's that perspective now of like, you feel me, somebody else getting filmed. It's not just me.
And that's some cool shit, because that's like the shit Kanye did pretty much,
bro. And it's so crazy. Like I was shooting the document before the Kanye shit dropped in the middle of that year as I was shooting. So when that shit came out, like, it just amped me, you feel me? And it was like, yeah, this, like, what I'm doing is like, I'm doing it for the right reason. Like, it's gonna make sense.
I still ain't seen Yeezus.
You ain't Yeezus?
Ain't that what it's called?
Nah, it's called
or something like
wait,
that.
what's
Genius or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe it was.
I thought it was called Yeezus.
Maybe it was. I'm tripping. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Whatever it was, y'all seen it, but you ain't seen it though?
It's
good, bro.
People keep telling me watch it.
You watch it, bro.
I want to get on it.
This shit shook me, bro. Like, so yeah, I'm really on my cootie shit right now, bro. Like, I know a lot of this shit not gonna pay off till years down the line, but I know it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
And that's the hard part about being like independent creatives, because you know the chances are it's not gonna be tonight.
Oh, facts.
It's not gonna be tomorrow.
But it could be though.
It could be, so I have to keep going.
Exactly my point.
The fact that I know that it could be, I have to keep going. But you know,
it's gonna look overnight to a lot of different people too.
Exactly.
But like, you feel me? To you,
I really put the work in.
So now that like everything, that's why I think documenting is important, because like, you feel me, just like I said, it's gonna look overnight, but I got all this shit documenting. I've been putting this shit in. I've been doing A, B, and C. You feel me? So that's why I just been on the document shit.
I like that. In the documenting, back to the documenting, man, that's such an essential thing to an artist, because I know every rapper wants to be documented. Like, literally, I know every artist wants a camera following them. They want to be able to turn around, talk to the camera, hey, y'all, feel me, wah. Like, literally be able to live their life
and they
with
should
a camera.
have that. Like, you feel me? If you rapping, bro, and you got homies that's just in the studio, you not doing nothing, bro, tell them niggas to start recording you, bro.
Get you a camera, bro.
Feel me? Don't be just sitting in there, just in there.
Get you a camera, and
you don't even need a camera. Like, you can do it on your phone.
On your phone,
like, whatever.
People making movies off the iPhone.
Literally,
I'm making this.
Literally,
off the iPhone.
Literally, like, nigga, it's a camera. Like,
it got 4K on here, bro.
For real.
4K, and it got indie movie quality. Come on, man. I'm not no advertiser for no Apple phone. Niggas gonna have to pay me for it.
Yeah, we not gonna gas them niggas up too much.
Yeah, this shit ain't even all that, my boy. Get you a camera, man. What's the end goal? Where do you see yourself at the end of all this? Where do you want to see yourself at the end of all this?
I feel like getting over that imposter syndrome. Like, I still be going over that. Like, going through that. So, like, being able to really confidently call myself a creative director. Like, I am. You feel me? Like, I know I am. But I really feel like I don't got no super accolades yet to really like to show that. You feel me? Like, I hadn't put the movie out like that. You feel me? Was big for me. Like, I'm still like kind of debating on whether I should or not, but I really know I shouldn't.
Man, do that shit, bro.
Everybody telling me to drop it, bro.
Do that shit.
I'm just gonna wait. So, yeah, bro, being just able to have the confidence to really say that I do this shit for real. Like, cause I want to get into movies and different shit like that too. Like, it's crazy. Like, as I've been getting into it, like, I watch shit differently now. Like, I be paying attention to the way like shit is cut, shit is shot. Like, I be paying attention to different shit. So really, I say like that's a big end goal, being able to like maybe have some type of movie under my belt. And I really like, straight up, I look up to Cole Bennett a lot, because he doesn't do music, but he kind of like in the same field. Like, this nigga done did the festival, he put the album together, you feel me, different shit like that. So a festival and an album is like big on my list too. Like, Inner City Heat Festival is like something we trying to like been probably think about, you feel me? So
I'm trying to I'll push that, boy.
You know, like it's one brick at a time. Like, you feel me? It's hard, like I said, like, staying present. Like, you gotta stay present, but it's hard when you like 10 years ahead. Like, you so ahead in your head, you feel me? So yeah, I mean, that's the end goal.
What should we be on the lookout in the future for?
Right now, I would say just be tuned into the channel. I got the Lifers tape. That's the next process dropping. I got a tape. I got one with my boy Sincere. You feel me? He's putting together a short film, so I'm excited about that. Like, we already started shooting for that. And Eli, it got his own tape coming. You feel me? So be on the lookout for that. I ain't tell y'all when it's dropping, but that's 3 for me that's coming. And then be on the lookout for Inner City Heat. Like, once this kickball game kick off, like, we gonna hit that shit full speed. Like, I'm already plotting the second one. And we already like,
That's
we trying
what's
to keep it going.
That's what's up. And again, that's gonna be big as fuck for the city.
Man, I'm hoping so, bro. I hope everybody just fuck with it, you feel me? And I hope it's a good vibe. Like, that's why we trying to do the kickball game, is just set a vibe and set a tone, you feel me? Instead of it just being
and that's real different
in one
too.
room or something, you know, just talking and shit. Like, we
I'm
outside
gonna unlock
having
my
fun and
inner
shit.
child that day, for real.
You feel me? So it's gonna be a vibe, man. I'm excited for that shit.
Definitely be on the lookout for the inner city.
Be on the lookout for Hailers too, you feel me? We got some shit in the back for y'all for that. That's really coming before any FYE. So FYE really, like, until I say anything about that, like, it's in the Duffy right now. But that shit coming though. It's tatted on me, so it ain't going nowhere.
Yes, sir. Is there anyone specific that you would love to work with? Whether it be a clothing collab, whether it be just filming with them.
I'm glad you said clothing, like,
yeah.
Me. So I got the Stissy Chucks on right now. Like, Stissy,
Mm-hmm.
that's my favorite streetwear brand. So if I could ever like get some type of shoot with them, like, that'd be a major checklist. I got a list of artists and shit that I want to work with. So any of them, like, a couple I done checked off for me. That's one thing I'll say. Write shit down. Your goals and shit. I know it's probably sound corny and shit, but write shit down, bro. I done got a couple people off that list. You feel me? So, yeah, on me. I say Stissy though. I like to work with Earl. Like, I listen to Earl Sweatshirt a lot. Fucking like Vince Staples, somebody like that maybe. But yeah.
Is there any small brand inner city people you want to work with?
For surely.
Or artists?
I mean, I already worked with Dotis, feel me, you, like, with Inner City, he kept around, like, you feel me, for sure, go do some shit with you, like, nigga, I for sure been tapped in with your shit. I see you got the tape coming out, like,
yes,
you feel me, so, nigga, for sure.
Tape coming August 5th, man. 6 songs, maybe. I think I got a bonus track for y'all. We'll see when it drop.
Man, you know what? My nigga Noah, A-Ball, man, he I ain't gonna lie, he been, like, running around doing this thing, man, but we started the process, too. Like, he was actually one of the first people I started it with, like, but that was back then, so that's why I'm just excited to just, like, take my time and drop them, because y'all gonna be able to bend, see that, like, you feel me, this shit bend, getting pieced together, so.
And the progression.
You feel me? The progression, bro, like, that shit is important. I just, like, even because it's like, I know you probably the same way, like, if it's an artist I listen to, I go back and I watch the interviews, because then I get to know certain shit about them, or just that's whatever, you feel me, whatever you get from it, but it's just a way to keep your people engaged with you, though.
That's a fact. And that is something that I can appreciate about certain artists that are willing to do stuff like this. Like, you know, you behind the camera, so doing something like this, for me, I want to interview you because I love your work.
Man, appreciate that, bro.
To be honest. So even if it's behind the camera, I've seen you do some crazy shit behind the camera. I've seen you do some crazy shit with your brand. Even nigga made rugs. I ain't know about that until just a couple minutes ago. But that's crazy. Cause like I said, like I was telling you earlier, I don't know too many brands that's doing rugs.
Man, actually, shout out my name Terry though, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot my shades, dead homies. I forgot my shades. I got some black shades too.
Shout out Black Shop Black too. Trying to get him on here too. Let's see.
But yeah, man, the rug, I just started because like we getting older now. You feel me? People getting cribs and different shit like that. So that's really where the idea came from. It's like, fuck it, I'll do some rugs. Like, and I'm getting a new room, like my house in the construction. So that's why I was like, fuck it, I want a rug for my shit. I never was like into rugs, but it was like, nigga, if it's something I can make like mine, like hell yeah, like, you feel me? So yeah, that's where that idea came from. But I don't know, I might fuck around and when I get the couple that I'm waiting on, like I might fuck around and redo that and see what people talking about. I mean,
I'm fuck with it.
Man,
I'm gonna fuck with
you. See what I mean?
No faking.
I might fuck around and just do that thing. You feel me? Y'all can quote me on that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna just do that.
Get them back in rotation. I'll pay in the price.
But before, I didn't even say this too. Before I even do any FYE, I might do some 1K digital merch. I'm not gonna tell y'all really what it is, but it's gonna be something simple. It ain't gonna be no crazy ass design. It's gonna be some simple little tees, but they're gonna be clean though. So that might be coming as well too.
Well, that is all for this episode, man. That was the last question of the episode. Appreciate you so much for coming on and just sharing with us.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
You know, again, like I always say on my episodes, I bring genuine guys on here, bro. So, well, AB, I don't even remember how many AB met. I think we was in the studio.
I feel like I was with Easy or something and I met you. Like, I was thinking about that earlier too. I don't even remember.
Oh, you know what I remember? We was at Austin shit and his back shit.
Was we that was you that day on me? We
Johnny.
fucked up on me.
Yeah.
On God.
No, me. Then after that, we was at the Malibu shit.
On God. But yeah, bro, you already know it's been love since day one.
That's a fact. And I don't really be lying when I say I fuck with people's work. he has great work. Like, you can go to his page, his Instagram, his TikTok, all that is gonna be in the. You can go to his page and see, like, the nigga has great ass work. Like, it's really quality work. You can tell he takes his time. The shit he's saying is not a cap. Like, he definitely takes his time. He slows down. He's enjoying the process of what he's doing, and he's really giving y'all shit that he likes too. A lot of people don't even do that. Some people just push it out. Like, he say he like it, I'm posting it. Boom, it's out. He's posting shit that he genuinely likes.
That's what I'll say to anybody doing their thing, man. Just do what you want to do. Don't do nothing for no numbers or no shit like that. Like, nigga, I ain't Instagram famous, no shit. I got, feel me, like I'm regular. I just do what I do. You feel me?
Again, that's all we got for this week, man. Tune in next week. I got another good one coming for y'all. If y'all ain't watched the last episode, go watch the last episode. It just uploaded, but y'all gonna see this next week. Mixtape coming August 5th. Be on the lookout for that, for the ladies, F.T.L. Go listen to Truth right now, out on all platforms. Shop FYE, because the rugs is coming. Quote him.
Kobe.
Shop. What's the name of this one?
Oh, this time Pure Color. I'm gonna see the
Shop Pure Color. In a minute you finna have to shop 1K Digital.
Go get you a cap.
Be on the lookout for the haulers. Be on the lookout for the festival, the kickball game.
August, man.
In August, so that's coming soon too. And yeah, man, keep getting it off your chest and keep it playing, man. We are out. Whew. Yeah. That was a good episode.
That was straight. Good looking, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
Oh, let's watch the duel he did. Oh God, we can watch that shit while we sit right here. Let me see what I'll do.
I literally would, but I can't, because I gotta go coach my kids.
Oh, where you coach at? What you coach?
I coach football at Dorsey.
Oh God.
Not at the high school, but I coach the kids.
Like the what? Like
Topwater.
The Baldwin Hills? Like
I coach SoCal Dream. They across the park in a little diamond. In the baseball diamond, on God.
I didn't know you was coaching. That's hard.
Yeah, I was coaching last year. I won 2 championships already.
I look. You know what? It's a picture of your grandma and them kids. That's what she was doing. Was coaching shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay.
My young.
All right. Focus really good. What time you gotta be up there?
I'm late.
Oh yeah, you finished all that.
I'm 30 minutes. I ain't really tripping though. I'll get there when I get to that.
That's hard though, man. I miss my kids for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really they start cutting my hours, bro. So I stopped going, nigga. I was making more off a shoot than I was. You feel me? So I'm like, fuck
that's
it.
how it be though.
I'ma just struggle, but this should be up and down. So
God,
nigga, trying to get that shit in.
This shit is, man, I was looking at my distro kit the other day. I was like, damn, I'm actually making, like, I could say I made some money off making music. Let me start this.
Call your girls and we can turn this get together to a group thing. She like what she see, so she coming back for a few days. Know a few ways to get you out of them mood swings. I got what it take to get you going. Bobby Boucher, D-U-E-C-E, yeah, that's me. Might as well say I'm notorious, I do it B.I.G. You ain't never seen a motherfucker do it smooth as me. I got flavor oozing out me from my head down to my feet. Realest nigga in the room, I get why she left with me. See these niggas try and copy, they ain't quite as hot as me. I can tell you about the sauce, but I can't coast the recipe. Baby say she getting hot, I think I got the remedy.